Friday morning, our favorite day in the studio, and you are watching Smile the Coffee, where we'll be bringing you the freshest news, interesting conversations, as well as interesting interviews with myself, Queen Peter, and with the beautiful pre-birthday girl, Aina Riza.
Hey, pre-birthday,
birthday vibes.
I love that. Love.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Let's talk about now that the weekend is approaching, right? What do you do in your free time?
What I do in my free time, I love to read, and I love to do research, and I love to write.
An educated Han.
Yes, an informed Han.
Hey, it's a take-home Han. That's what they say.
Lobola price just went up. But yeah, that is basically what I do in my free time. I love to spend time with myself. I love to sit with myself. Yeah, that is basically it.
What's your favorite book?
My favorite book is like How to Become a Devoted Christian, because that is what I'm reading right now. Also, I love to read like leadership books. There's this book that I bought last year on like wisdom something. I can't really recall, but it's a very interesting book as well. So yeah, I love to read. I'll just, because right now I'm also acquainting myself more on the Russia and Ukraine war, how far it is, Germany's involvement in it, with the Leonard tank. So it's quite developing, and it's turning 1 this year in March, Feb.
Wow.
So, yeah.
It's that long.
It's that long. It's that long, and it's just becoming worse and worse.
There's this lady who talks on international relations on YouTube, particularly, the Russia-Ukraine war. So I'll link you up.
Yeah, because you are the master of international relations. Why wouldn't you? What do you do in your free time?
I mostly just chill. I watch TV. I like TV. I like YouTube. I like to watch podcasts and chill with Meg G on YouTube. What else? I spend a lot of time with my neighbors, my family members, my friends. Basically, that's what I do in my spare time. If I have money, I'd go shopping. I also like to spend the coin when
and
it's
be in front of the cameras, standard procedure.
I also like, being in front of the camera. That's a lot of what I do in my free time.
But I think this weekend is going to be a tad bit different for you.
But that's not free time.
There's not going to be much chilling, at home, because we're going to be out and about, doing the things, the things that need to be done, celebrating
Speaking about celebration,
Speaking about celebration, now NTV turns 1 on the 8th of February 2023. And to celebrate this, we are giving away a DSTV Explorer, DSTV Dish Kit, GoTV decoders, as well as a 3,000 Namibian shopping voucher from the Foschini Group. All you have to do is scan the QR code in our printed ads in the Republican, Algemene Zeitung, as well as the Namibian Sun, and also answer the question that is provided. Now we want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, GoTV Namibia, DSTV Namibia, and the Foschini Group. Please do remember that competition closes on the 6th of February 2023.
All righty, we will be right back shortly with exciting news. Stay with us.
Chill Sessions is an entertainment show bringing the latest hits, fashion, and entertainment news. Chill aims at reaching all entertainers, youth, and artistic fans. Catch Chill on NTV, 1up2.com, the Namibian Sun, Chill, and Namibia Media Holdings platform. Chill focuses on countdown of the latest hits, fashion trends, celebrity interviews, and more. To share your music-related news, products, and services, contact Chill at synergy.com.na. Sessions, bringing art and entertainment to the people.
Now, in our first news story, Popular Democratic Movement leader Mackenzie Fernandes says that the current flood situation in the north reaches beyond day-to-day party politics and should be treated as such. He called for a collective, holistic approach to the problem.
I definitely agree. I think it's a serious, serious issue. There are people who are not eating because it's flooding. The wood is wet. There are people who are losing their homes, being relocated to other areas. So I really, really think that we need a holistic approach to this, and it shouldn't only be a matter of the government must solve. Even we as a community can help one another. If you see your neighbor does not have, you know, a gas stove or does not have electricity or any other alternative to feed themselves, you know, lend a helping hand. Give them food. You know, if you see your neighbor's roof is leaking and, you know, the water is coming in their room, call them to your house. I think we just need to help one another. Yeah. And also, I think we should call on good Samaritans, people with, you know, financial capacity to assist during this difficult time.
Also, you know, the hydrologist did say that, you know, that more rain and more floods will be coming in like next week. So I believe that, you know, that our government, although the government had really made like prompt responses to relocating. So kudos to our Namibian government for doing that. And also catchment areas are so important, you know. You know, these are parliamentary motions that were already placed, you know, but there was an inaction approach towards these parliamentary motions. So I believe that the government should really look into it, you know, to better prepare us for, you know, if there's a next time, because I believe there is going to be a next time, because we really need policy interventions when it comes to these things, and we really need to look at catchment areas.
I think this is also just an issue of climate change. I think this should really bring about a sense of urgency with our governments, with the global leaders, that climate change is real. And we need to, you know, prioritize, you know, measures that, you know, can better help us be prepared.
And raise awareness.
Yes.
Definitely.
Now we move over to our next story. A heat wave that has swept parts of South Africa in recent weeks has killed 8 people on several days, the government said on Tuesday. The dead were mostly farm workers in a sparsely populated and largely semi-arid Northern Cape province, which borders Namibia and Botswana, according to the Labour Ministry. We are concerned about the impact of the hot weather in parts of South Africa. And the government spokesperson Michael Corin said in a statement, "We are extremely sad to hear about the passing of 8 people that have died of a heat stroke in the Northern Cape after a heat wave hit the province over the weekend." Now, parts of South Africa have been scorched by a summer heat wave in temperatures hitting 40 degrees Celsius on the same day. This is something that I recently learned. I genuinely never thought like heat could kill anyone. This is something that I'm shocked to find out. I just
never thought that.
I just never thought that this is a possibility. And when I did the research, it said that, you know, for us to better prepare ourselves for these events, like right now, this is bordering Namibia, so we can maybe anticipate that we would also receive a heat wave. So I think we just need to be ready. And ways on how you can be ready is by, you know, drinking a lot of water. They say 2 liters is recommended for every day for one person. So I think we really need to prioritize that. Wear lighter outfits, you know, carry an umbrella if you can. Just stay out of the heat, you know, stay hydrated as much as possible. And also use some sunscreen. I think that could help, you know. Yeah, and so forth.
Yeah, no, I think it's good that you mentioned that we prepare ourselves, because we never know. It might just come to Namibia. As in the article it says that it borders Namibia. So I think it is very important that we stay hydrated, and especially the southern part of Namibia. I've been to the north.
And
it's hot.
Is a dry country.
It's hot. Namibia is a desert. It's very hot. Like it's very hot. It's just like a heat that you don't know what to do with the heat because it's just too hot. So I think that we really need to take preventative measures and just stay in the houses. Drink water, like you said, use sunscreen and just, protect yourself. Because we are raising awareness right now and people need to heed to the score.
Yeah.
Now moving on to our third story, a South African police woman has been arrested for recording and forcing her 12-year-old son to have sex with her. In the viral video, the police woman can be seen lying on a bed naked with her legs wide open. She then calls her 12-year-old son to come and do it.
That is wild.
That is disconsolate. That is
very heartbreaking.
I'm getting sick in my stomach thinking about it.
I think we can talk about how we can, support victims of such incidents. I think we just need to be there for them, hear them out without judgment, and try and reach out for help so that they can get professional help. And I think this also speaks a lot to, different parenting styles. And, parental styles, it's a sensitive topic. We can't really tell you, how to best parent your child, but I think there's a fine line between what is right and what is wrong. And everyone has that is it called instinct? What is right and what is wrong. So I think we should really just put our, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it's a very sad story. One doesn't know what to say, but also, with these
and coming from a police officer, somebody who knows the law, this is wrong.
But also it's a thing of, especially on the victim side, many victims self-blame. They're like, maybe it was because I did this, maybe I unintentionally led this person on, and also, it creates like a cluster of acute and chronic psychological and physical consequences, and effects to these victims. And I feel that, especially for victims, we need to have like a comprehensive assessment, that would address the short-term and long-term effects of, of rape, of child molestation, minor rape. And yeah, it's very sad, and I hope that, that 12-year-old boy would really get the help that he needs, because he's really going to need help. And I just feel that, and I pray that he will have a support system that will support him during this time.
And that the law will take its course.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right, now we move over to our final story. MTC has set aside 3.2 million Namibian dollars to build classrooms. Now, MTC, through its Rural School project, has announced its 3.2 million Namibian dollars commitment to construct classrooms in 3 regions, namely Zambezi, Ohangwena, and Hardap this year. The schools to benefit are Kahunikwa Primary School, Onduludia Combined School, and Grondry Primary School.
No, I love an organization, a company, that that keeps their mandate up, especially with the socio-economic responsibilities, that these companies have in Namibia. So I absolutely love it, because also we are in a dire need of more schools in our education fraternity. So MTC, stepping up to that, I applaud them. That is a noble cause.
Yeah. And just to add on that, I think it was just this week when we saw, teachers in Rundu building up their own school. So you see there is a need.
Yeah.
And for MTC to be like, hey, this is how we can intervene and help. That's amazing. Congratulations. Well done, rather, to them. We say halala.
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 Like we said, it needs collective intervention, and truly
Yes.
this is what we are saying.
And while we are on this topic, I want to encourage all other corporates, to really take social responsibility seriously. It is during this time when we don't have classrooms, when our education system is messed up. It is during this time when the country is flooding that we need, corporate intervention. Yes.
No, definitely, I agree with you. Spoken like a true master.
Why are you smiling? Why are you smiling like that?
I'm beaming with pride, Mos. Yes, go on, my darling.
You
know,
say
educate-
halala.
Halala.
Give me my flowers physically. We'll be right back with more after the short commercial break. Stay with Smell the Coffee.
Ohole So Nice is an entertainment show brought to you by the youth for the youth, aimed at having more young people showcase their individual identities. Making a good impression does not come easy. The nerves and the natural way youth interact when it comes to dating, well, this has changed over the years. This is a dating show that allows individuals to participate and be their own true selves. Ohole So Nice focuses on blind date, talk about that, news, flex your style, and more. This show is broadcasted on NTV, 1up2.com, and on the MyZone Facebook platform. To share your experience or make your product or service part of Ohole So Nice, contact Zone at synergy.com.na. Ohole So Nice, because Sabawelling isn't enough.
The Evening Review is a daily interview-based talk show that dissects and expounds on current affairs as they occur in Namibia. The show aims at reaching Namibians of all age groups who seek better understanding of the state of current affairs in the country. This show is broadcasted on NTV, 1up2.com, and cross-shared on the following Facebook platforms: Namibian Sun and Namibia Media Holdings. The Evening Review focuses on interviews, latest news, and up-to-the-minute current events. Contact Evening at synergy.com.na. Evening Review, unpacking today's pertinent issues.
Namibia's hospitality is as vibrant as its people. Join the What's Cooking team as they travel the country cooking, chatting, and celebrating local personalities and the joy of food. If you think you have a standout offering, whether it's a restaurant, bar, pop-up event, or braai stand, get in touch with the What's Cooking team at cooking@synergy.com.na, and we will be there to show the world what's cooking. Programs air every Friday at 4 p.m. on all the NMH Facebook platforms, as well as on NTV, DSTV channel 285, and GoTV channel 94 at 9 p.m.
Welcome back to Smell the Coffee. Now, this morning we started our show by asking each other, what do you do in your free time? Please also do engage us on our social media platforms and let us know what you do in your free time. But while you're at it, here are some ideas of what you could do in your free time. So I'm going to give you, 5 romance movies on Netflix that you can watch in your free time, because Valentine is around the corner, and maybe you don't have somebody to take you out, or maybe you do have a partner, and then you guys can watch these romance movies together. I think that is so cute.
Yeah, because we don't want people to say, Valentine's is coming. Where's your boyfriend? You are sitting at home. So tell us, please. Take it away.
All right, there is The Notebook. You can watch that. Always Be My Maybe, Set It Up, Someone Great, and About Time. Those are the 5, movies that I can recommend to you. But my all-time favorite, romance love movie has to be The Photograph. I absolutely love it.
Tell us about it.
It's just, I don't know how to explain it. You'd have to watch it because I don't want to give you a spoiler.
Okay,
But go watch The Photograph.
And then we can talk about it.
It's not on Netflix. I watched it at the time. It came out on Valentine's. Where did I watch the photograph? Can't really remember. Maybe on a stream, on an online streaming platform. Yeah. But Genevieve Nanji is there. What is this beautiful lady from? Oh, I forgot her name. But she's very famous in Hollywood.
I can't help you with that, Jomi.
Okay, but go watch the photograph nonetheless.
Okay, I really don't like romantic movies for some reason. I really don't love, because everything is just ending the same way, these people ending up together.
Yes, we love happy endings.
I know. I need something that I would not anticipate the outcome. I need a plot twist kind of thing. Especially with, Christmas movies, we always know it's always this big town girl coming back to the small town and meeting someone, someone that she grew up with, and then they fall in love.
Rich guy marrying a poor girl. It's the same script all the time. But nonetheless, hydrologist Leonard Hango warns of the second flood wave to hit Namibia. Let's have a look at that video.
Here inside Angola, we just crossed the border at Santa Clara, and we already found the stream between Santa Clara and Namakunde that is flowing westward, that will pass Santa Clara and Oshikango on the western part, which will be forming part of the Engela stream. The volume here, it's massive, that really signifies the arrival of the second wave from Monjiva towards the Namibian border, and eventually cross the border to the rest of the parts of the Kuvelai part of Namibia. Yes, this is the stream that lines Onjiva eastward. As you can see, much of this diversion comes as a result of the dike system that they've put inside the town. We are just approaching the town, and then you shall see how the dike system have helped the residents of the Onjiva town from being affected by floodwater from upstream. Right away here, we are at the valley, and we got the shock of our life. There is no flood at the valley as we speak, along the main Kuvelai channel that lines or drains from Kuvelai town itself and Mupa. So as you can see on the background, the water is only concentrating on the main course of the river. So there's no any flooding on.
Now this is a fun and easy way to spice up your gin cocktails for the upcoming bar you have planned for the weekend. Now as you can see, it is really as easy as 1, 2, 3. You literally take the fruit you love, mush it down in a glass, add some lime, then strain it into a glass with crushed ice. Simply add your gin of choice and then add sparkling water, a tonic or an Indian tonic as you prefer. The flavor combinations they choose is fantastic, especially in the summer heat, but you can go crazy with the flavors that you like. So tell us, which one of the 4 would you enjoy, or what combinations will you come up with?
Chomi, I hope you took some tips for tomorrow on how to make, gin and rum and nice things, the vibes. Now, please do remember tomorrow's Aina's birthday, and you can send her the monies, monies. You can send her flowers. You can send her like on the Facebook page or, down on the videos. I comment section a happy birthday, and we will be celebrating her because her life is definitely worth celebration, not just tomorrow, but every other day. Now, we have come to the end of our episode of Smell the Coffee. We'll be right back Monday morning on your screen, same time, same place. From all of us here in studio, it's all our love, it's our life. It is adios.